We all doubt ourselves at some point, and sometimes that point is 3,000 meters up on a sheer cliff when you're way out of your comfort zone. Get your footing back. But self-doubt is something that I think draws out the best in us, shows that you're humble, which I think is one of the finest qualities that certainly a mountaineer can have, because it's something that keeps you alive. This is a story about my friend Tom and how he proved exactly that.
So I don't have any plans for my birthday, and after last year hiking Mount Kenya, I promised myself, I would do something in nature, something challenging for my future birthdays. And I don't really have a plan. I was thinking if you wanted to do something together, go and do a hike, something challenging, I'd really love that. But yeah, I'm experienced in the mountains and with that sort of stuff as well. So yeah, let me know if you're keen, mate.
You get a message like that from a friend, the answer is going to be yes. But the question is, what are we going to do? Tom is experienced in the mountains. He's a backcountry snowboarder, but he hasn't done a lot of climbing. So I want to do something that's going to challenge him, just enough to scare him a little bit. And Tom's an interesting character because he's changed a lot in the last couple of years. He left Australia, moved overseas, decided to pursue a career in acting, and he's a character. So this is going to be a fun trip.
God damn.
The adventure for this weekend is Pico Posets. Joining me on this trip is a mate of mine, Tommy. Say hi.
Howdy.
And we're gonna get going now. So we're gonna start our trip. We've got maybe a 1,000-meter climb, and we're gonna set up a bivvy site near the lake and climb the ridge tomorrow morning. What do you reckon, Tommy?
Sounds like an absolute plan, Chaser boy. Can't wait to hit the spot. My granddaddy and my great-granddaddy had a cattle ranch out in Arkansas. Well, I grew up around cows. I know my way around another, if you know what I mean.
So it's been a long, hot slog up for a couple of kilometers and a few hundred vertical meters. And now we're just going to follow this river for a couple of hours till we pass the major hut of the area and then try and find a bivvy spot.
I mean, it's a great view. What are you going to say? It's perfect. It reminds me of the back of the salami shop with my father in New York, in the cool room when we got the salami. It's just so fresh, It's great. Hey, how you doing? Hola. En Barcelona para 15 años y tiene una esposa de Colombia, pero él sigue hablar así. Yo no podía entender para nada, tío. Go way over yonder, bit of Brokeback Mountain, if you will. I actually watched Brokeback Mountain for the first time recently. Amazing film. Absolutely fucking loved it. Oh, incredible.
It's about 6 o'clock. Stopped by the river for a while, had a little bit of a nap, had something to eat, kicked around by the river, and we're just finishing off this steep section before we arrive at the refuge. We might have a cheeky beer to round out the afternoon. Refugio Angel Ortiz. Cheers.
Cheers. Found ourselves in a nice little valley over here. You can see just from below there, it's quite a deep valley. We made our way up from the early hours of this morning, and continue on into the evening. Cheers.
Okay, long day. We have arrived at the lake. This is where we're going to bivouac. It is about 8:30. Pretty wrecked. It's been a big day. Woke up at 4:30, so we've put in a good solid day really. And it's time to make some dinner, get some rest, and then kick things off early tomorrow morning.
Hey guys, so thanks for tuning in. I'm here with Chase Mountains. Hey Chase, how are we doing this evening?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. So we're just cooking up a storm out here.
Tuna, Mexican spices, and couscous. I don't know how it's gonna go.
Well, I trust him. He knows what he's doing.
Good thing about couscous, it takes like a second to cook. You'll be right.
She'll be right.
How do you feel about your first cowboy camp?
Absolutely sensational. No, it's great. Beautiful spot. Looking forward to the stars coming out.
We're gonna have a real nice night.
Yeah.
Cowboy style. Brokeback Mountain style.
Hey.
Oi. Okay, we just descended down to the kind of fork where the trail splits off to go to the ridge. This is the last opportunity we're able to get water, so we'll fill up here, try and have 2.5 litres, because it's going to be hot.
It's gonna be hot.
Sun's coming up.
Ja, Frosting, ja, super geil. Echt wahr. Danke für die Bitte.
You see those two up ahead?
Yeah, they're going quite slow. I think we can avoid most of this snow. But you know what to do. If we have to get on it, just kick the shit out of it.
Hang.
Like perfect to fucking shred the gnar, dude. I should have brought my 160 Jones Ultra Mountain Twin, bro. La montaña. Estoy enseñando a Chase cómo escalar las montañas.
Let me know if you want a bit of commentary, or else I'll just go up, you know?
I would strongly suggest not going that way.
Ah, I'm going this way.
Yeah, stick on this little groove here, just where the snow is melted, because that's rock hard. And you can shoot down there like in a second. End up just grinding yourself.
I like grinding.
I bet you do.
Absolute natural, in his natural habitat. Might as well be a mountain goat.
Okay, we've arrived over at the base of Posets, and just this gigantic bowl that's got a bunch of little tongues of snow in it. Still pretty chilly, huh?
Yeah, there's a cool breeze.
So our route is up here. That's the top of Posets, and then we're going to go all the way along that ridge. We made our way to the top of the second highest mountain in the Pyrenees, and I started to think that Tom was about to learn a lesson that everyone needs to learn at some point, which is the climb to the top is only halfway. Second highest mountain in the Pyrenees.
Surely.
The real challenge is going to be coming down. was no stranger to the mountains, but up until this point, most of his adventures have been hard work to get to the top, followed by a few precious moments of absolute bliss. This descent would be very, very different. Yeah, just get your footing back. Just hang there for a sec, Brent, and just chill. Yeah, no more little funny characters now, huh? Like me.
We're learning, we're going. Adrenaline is what it's about.
I think you would have had that, but
It's different when you're going over the edge, and
It's
yeah.
a lot less scarier actually when you just put your head down and focus.
mate, my confidence has gone.
Yeah.
Fucking skip it along.
Well, here's our descent route back to the lake. Time to go and have a swim. Oh, we're still like 400 meters above it. Oh, god damn it. Oh man, this is such a massive descent. What the fuck? Oh man, that is disappointing.
You know why I'm gonna throw in the towel, man. I can't do it anymore. I just can't. Like, I'm up to here. I'm up to here. You're trying to fucking kill me or what? I mean, god damn. Jesus Christ. Gotta go back home.
We still got a mesh.
Yeah, we got a long way to go down, but we'll have a swim.
Eat what we have left.
And we will be refreshed.
Woo! Woo! Oh my god. Holy shit. I feel high. Yeah. Oh my god.
Chocolate fondue. This might be the most luxurious, insane dessert that I've ever made in the backcountry. We've just melted the leftover chocolate that I had in my bag for like weeks. We have banana, peanut butter, Oreos, salt, dates.
All in.
Hot tip: if you want to melt chocolate, put it under some boiling water. If you've got 2 pots, you can melt chocolate like beautifully without burning it and make chocolate fondue. This is all just like leftover stuff that's been sitting in my hiking food bag for months.
No waste, mate. Perfect.
Alright. That's wild.
That's fine.
Look at that. Cheers, mate. Well, that's the trip done. We just have about 2,000 meters to descend. Yeah, easy. Easy peasy. Cakewalk. So, as usual, I'm going to add my reflections on this adventure. The first thing is that I wasn't 100% sure whether this was a good decision to bring someone fairly inexperienced into what is quite a challenging situation. And I was continually doubting myself throughout this trip. You can see it in my eyes. At moments, I am fearful about whether I made the right decision. But from Tom's perspective, he reached out to me. He wanted to do something challenging. And I'm sure that he experienced some fear and self-doubt at several moments throughout this trip. But you can see that he came out on the other side with a huge confidence boost. So I think the lesson here is that when we choose to put ourselves in a difficult situation, there's going to be self-doubt. That's part of the adventure. And it's overcoming that is the key. And I think the big lesson here is that when you hear these thoughts, this self-doubt, just be aware that everyone has that. Everyone has a tendency to have this negative chatter that has an opinion about everything going on in the background. And the key is to listen to it, acknowledge it, step back, and then you can choose whether to believe it or not. But it's not necessarily speaking the truth, and it's not necessarily your voice. The other thing that I'm constantly reminded of is that people are way more capable than they think they are. I sit down and talk to people all day, and I watch their bodies, I hear their voice, I see their faces, and I see self-doubt and hesitation and these kind of personality quirks. And the way to overcome those things is to go and do something challenging, to choose to put yourself into a difficult situation, do your best, but be very careful about your self-talk. The last thing I wanted to speak on is the difference between hesitation and making a slow, calm, measured decision. Because you can see Tom in this situation, he's trying to find his feet, and I'm there just telling him, hey, take a second to just breathe, calm. You're in a good position here. You've got good feet and good hands. Just take a moment and take a breath, and then we can work through it. If you take actions when you're in a mindset of fear and self-doubt, they're going to be a very different outcome versus a measured, calm, relaxed decision-making process. And I love these two worlds of adventure and just life and how they meld together. All of these lessons that we can learn from the mountains that we can bring back into our own lives. I did a little bit more of a deep dive video on my school about self-doubt, where I was just kind of riffing on this topic in a little bit more detail. I love the school because people can just message me directly. I can answer in videos and I can go into these concepts a little bit more deeply. The school really is designed for people to understand, overcome, and prevent injuries so they can get out and enjoy the mountains a lot more. If you're interested in that, that's the first link in the description. I think I'll wrap it up there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the summit.